Great weather. Got a couple of special Pirates here with us that got a chance to spend some time with the team afterwards. And great to have some recruits here in the stadium again this Saturday. So it's a good, solid morning of work, and excited about getting in here and watching this film.
What was it like having Robert and Zay back with you?
Well, I obviously remember Robert as a player. The kids probably don't, but they've heard the stories. But the one thing that I'm going to tell the team is, you stand there and listen to Zay talk. He's not just a talk the talk guy. Gus Bradley, the DC from the Raiders, he's friends with several of the coaches, and he talked about just, Zay was the first one in the building. He was the one that Derek Carr always, he'd always stick around and throw with Derek. And then, you heard what Derek said about him back during the season after that overtime win. He's a talk-to-talk guy. And so, I think it just gives so much credibility to his message to the kids about how to live their life and work ethic and determination and drive. So I think it's special to have guys that care about the program like that here with us.
You guys come back and play receiver?
I wished. Yeah, I'd take both of them back. Robert looks like he can still play too.
Robert would be good. He'd clog up that middle, wouldn't he?
No doubt.
What pleased you with the scrimmage, just watching it?
Well, I think the opening drive, we started on the 3-yard line, and opening drive, first offense went down 97 yards and scored. Now, I'm not real happy about that defensively, okay, but just the execution of the offensive line. I thought, Holton looked very, very good again today. Both the running backs looked very, very good again today, so, pleased with that. I think as you go on throughout the scrimmage, I think we're going to see lots of positives. I think you're going to see some stuff I'm kind of ticked about. Probably going to get after the defense pretty good because, I thought they allowed the offense to drive the ball. The ones allowed them to drive the ball too much today. That's, like I said, you leave here, one side of the ball's ticked off, the other side of the ball's happy, so I'm going to be an offensive coach today.
What do you want to do for the spring game? Do you know how you're going to split them up or anything?
Well, we're probably going to split up offense, defense. I'm going to talk to the leadership council about it and just my thoughts there. There's a couple of positions where I just worry a little bit about the depth. We have tremendous depth at some positions. There's other positions where, the depth will be here in May or June, when we get the rest of our team here. So probably be offense versus defense, scoring system that you guys will, have to, I'll give it to you early so you can study it.
Get a calculator.
So you can understand it. But, I want to put something, we want to be a competition, so we want to put something on the line for the kids to play for. And just really, I'm excited about the Pigskin Pig Out. I think we've got 27 teams so far for the barbecue deal the night before, so I'm excited to see the hogs come in, and I'm excited about all the activities around the spring game next week. But I'm ready to see fans back in Dowdy Ficklin and see Pirate Nation come back together again next Saturday.
The Stubblefield's out there. There's never a dull moment.
Never. No, he's talking to somebody. Okay, maybe talking to his guys on offense, or maybe talking to the defense, or whatever. He's always exciting.
Coach Mason, put the ball down and ran, picked up some big runs today. Is that something that you guys are working on with him?
Oh, absolutely. A big kid that can run like he can. I thought, shows athleticism doing those. I think there are going to be some things where, he's some great learning reps that he had today he can grow from. He had a great scrimmage last Saturday. I thought, a couple of times, and it could be something that somebody else was doing or whatever, but I thought a couple of times, maybe a little bit better decisions would have been good today, but certainly the ability to pull the ball down and run is a strength of his.
Demetrius Williams, he's starting to take to that same
Yeah. I think he's had a good spring. Certainly he's a big physical player. He plays one way. It's 100 miles an hour, so sometimes that gets him chewed out, because he's going that speed no matter what speed everybody else is going. But that's a good problem. But I think his grasp of the scheme this spring has been much improved. He's had fewer mental mistakes, reaction, and just comfort. He's playing much better. So I think he's a guy that's growing into somebody that's going to contribute for us.
Coach, at this point in spring ball, is there a position group that stands out that you go, wow, they've really impressed me so far?
I think our offensive line. I think that's anybody that watches us practice, that's probably the first thing they say is just, how much improved the O-line looks. So really pleased with that. Now I want to see them have a great week this week.